can see how many views we've got. I can see how many followers we've got.
Nice.
And I can hear you. That's amazing.
That's good.
That means I can leave the laptop. I'll leave that up to make sure we capture the view. Okay. And I believe, with Medium Tyre coming in, who's just about to select his car, I believe we've got 14 drivers. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 drivers we'll have. There we go.
I feel like for next season we should allow F5 drivers to reserve for F4, F4 for F3, F3 for F2,
Yeah.
F2 for F1.
Upwards, not downwards.
If we have fucking, excuse me, if we have a 6th division, I would love to see F6 drivers in F5.
Yeah, that'd be great. Yo, Blazer, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're looking forward to tonight, Blazer.
Now.
Let me know, Blazer, what, number one, the stream quality is like.
There we go.
The picture
Okay,
quality is
so
like.
we got the stream up.
Excellent news. Excellent news. Yo, Ethan, how you doing?
Let me mute myself so I can hear.
Right, let's let the Discord group know we've gone live as well.
You and I got opposite hair.
Where is the members lounge?
What's up, y'all? How we doing?
Yo, Steffi, how you doing? Yeah, I'm gonna get pole watch. Ethan's confident. That's good. Blazer, good. Hoping for a good race, and all is good on picture and audio. This is good news, Blazer. Thank you very much for the feedback. Awake Possum, good evening, sir or madam. I remember you were in last week. And this, it looks like we're all set. It looks like we're all set.
Stream quality's good. Everything looks good so far.
Okay, well, let's get to the main screen then, because nobody really wants to look at my big head until we get to a position where we need it. Yo, Stitch, how you doing, buddy?
Maybe we can do a projector onto your head. Yeah, we got you in the bottom left corner, okay?
Yeah, bottom left. So
RSF1 at the top.
yeah, I've changed a few things around. I was hoping to get into a test lobby today, guys, to make sure that the camera bit in the bottom left there isn't obscuring anything. I think it's low enough down that we'll still get the standings above it, certainly with only 14 drivers. And I think with the RSF1 up the top there, I think it's just about okay for the Delta. If not, do you know what? I'm a cheeky little magician and I can maneuver it. Oh, but there's my podium tracker. We don't want the podium tracker in, do we? We'll make sure we get the podium tracker and the DNF-ometer hidden. But if...
Oh boy, oh, I see it now. Okay, interesting.
There we go. So I think when we've got 20 drivers in, I might just need to maneuver the camera down a little bit. But other than that, I think we're in good shape.
When we got 20 drivers, I'd say put it in the bottom right corner.
Yeah, we just
Unless
have to
you
be
get the map and
mindful
the
of the
telemetry up on that.
Yeah, the map. The map will be down there. The track map will be down there. So it'd just mean maneuvering some stuff around. But that would mess it up for everybody else streaming throughout the course of the week. But of course, there's no cameras and stuff on there. So everybody, anyway, welcome. It's myself, Rage Quit, and Days on comms tonight for Tier 3 Brazilian Grand Prix at Interlagos. Are you looking forward to it, Days?
Certainly. This is one of my favorite tracks. Not just in real life, of course, but also in the game. It's very, very easy. Sector 2 being the only technical, difficult part of the track.
Yeah.
But everything else, honestly, is, I mean, pretty easy, you know. It's 2 DRS straights. First man coming out of the pits. We've got two coming out of the pits. The Ferrari of Van Geysen will be the first man out of the pits. Following him will be the Red Bull of Stygian.
Red Bull of Stygian. Oh, we have some intel. We have some intel direct and live from Inter Lagos. Ethan comes out and says it might be a wet race.
Might be a wet race. That'll be some interesting stuff.
That would certainly spice things up. Yeah, what you're saying about this track, I really like this track. You know, I picked up one of my better results at Brazil in a different league that I race in. And unfortunately, I managed to, on the penultimate lap, cost myself a podium by running into somebody's bunda on turn 1 of the final lap, losing my wing.
Last time I got a podium here in a league race was about 3 years ago.
Yeah, I love this track. You're right in that sectors 1 and 3 are pretty damn quick, and actually the technical aspect of sector 2 is pretty good. I like it. We've got Stygian about to set a hot lap here. He's first out now.
Van Geysen allowing Stygian to get through.
There you go.
Right on the Red Bull, coming down the second DRS straight, opens up the DRS to the line for the first sector. It's a 16.799 through the first sector.
Okay.
To turn fourth gear. Down to fifth gear here for turn 6, 7. Turn 8, down to second gear. I rode pretty much. I feel like the best way to get through sector 2 is do not drop anything below third gear. Keep it in third gear and above.
Mm-hmm.
Minimizes rear instability.
Yeah, those two tight little right-handers.
Through the first 2 sectors.
Those two tight little right-handers are tough.
We got a yellow. It's for Fruit Boy. He's allowing the Aston Martin, I believe, of Breezy through.
DRS wide open for Stygian as he comes down the home straight. First time on is an 8-0, an 8 flat.
My best lap yesterday for F5, I believe, was an 8.5, 8.4.
8.5, 8.4. We've got Breezy coming through as well.
Van Geysen puts up an 8.4, and Breezy with a 7.8.
Wow.
Medium Tire has rejoined the session. Good to see. Fruit Boy starting his hot lap now. Coming through the center S.
Blazer has invalidated, so he'll have to go again. So Fruit Boy's going to be our next hot lap, is he? Yes. By the look of it, unless Van Geysen, Stidge, or Breezy are going again. Yeah, so the guys are choosing to go down to second.
To get through a bit of traffic. Sorry.
Sorry, mate. Yeah, the guys are choosing to go down to second as they get to those two little tight right-handers. Before the long sweeping left to end sector 2 and begin sector 3. Grace, hello, how you doing again? Come on, Steffi. The Steffi fans are out in force again tonight. That was a purple sector 2 for Fruit Boy. DRS wide open. Cuts across that little bit of track, takes the tight line.
Up the hill, it's a 7.7 for the Ferrari. Cross scurry across the line with a 108.009, 2 whole tenths down on Breezy. P3 for the Alfa Romeo. And both the Mercedes drivers of Steffi and Eagle both starting their hot laps now. Eagle exiting the center S and down the second DRS straight. We got another driver who puts up a lap. It's RSF1 Shane with a 108.2.
8.2. Yo, good night. Yo. Hope you're doing well, sir. Or madam.
And Stygian has already retired in the pits. He is quite satisfied with the lap he's got. Oh, there's only 15 people here.
Yeah, I guess the guys who set laps can just kind of cruise home now.
Yep.
We've got a Ferrari who's next up.
And then Geysen crosses the line with a 1:17.7, 18 milliseconds behind his teammate. It's a Ferrari lockout here in Q1 right now.
That's some good quick times right there. Yo, Damo, how you doing? Good evening, sir. Mr. Double, there's only 14. Number 8 is missing. And now number 9 is missing.
Turbo Typhon. Turbo Typhon puts up a 108.2, puts in P6. And Eagle crosses the line with a 107.4. His teammate with a 107.6. Now it's a Mercedes front row lockout with Ferrari getting the second row so far. Blazer Guns across the line with a 107.9. That's P6 for the Haas.
Here comes Ethan. 107.7.
8 milliseconds behind Van Geysen.
Good night is a whole mister.
His teammate crosses the line, Braver Container, but he did not put up a time. Must have been invalidated. He will go again.
Yeah, so we're waiting for medium tyre, Pazuzu, and Braver. So medium tyre is invalidated again. He's going to have to go again. Braver Container is just coming towards the middle of Sector 2, toward that little technical section.
Meanwhile, Blazer Guns has run out of fuel. He's going to have to get out of the way of the McLaren of Ethan.
There's another McLaren following him quite quickly as well.
Right behind him, it's Braver. Braver having yet to put up a lap.
Yeah, we're doing very well, thank you. Good night. Front row for Steffi. What a go! Absolutely, Grace. Excellent stars. Thank you so much for the feedback, buddy. Really appreciate that.
Braver Container, I'm riding on board with him now. He's coming down the main straight, up the hill to the line. It's going to be a 107.9 for the McLaren. It's P8.
These guys are so close, you know. 8 tenths. 8 tenths between P1 and P12 right now. Pazuzu's still in the pits.
Yeah, Eagle retires in the pits.
Here comes medium.
and Geysen have also both retired in the pits.
Yeah, the game still does look fantastic, mate. It really does. We're up to 21 viewers. Don't forget, folks, as we're getting ready to watch Medium Tyre come round to complete his lap. Pazuzu yet left the bits. Don't forget, go and tell your mums, your dads, your kids, your grandkids, your dogs, your cats, your aunts, your uncles, and anybody you may well be associated with. Go and tell them that tonight we are in into Lagos. And we're not just putting on...
It's a 109.6. I assume he's just putting up a banker lap.
Banker lap in. We're not just putting up a lap. We're not just putting on a stream. We're putting on a show. That's what we're doing here at RSF1.
Exactly right.
Come on, Pazuzu. Get yourself out. Then we can move on, son.
Shane looks like he's just putting in practice laps right now. He still has plenty of fuel in the car, at least enough to do another lap. And I'm just going to assume that's what he's doing. He's just putting in practice laps, fill the car. Braver Container, Crosscaree's retired in the pits. Braver Container and Ethan both coming into the pits. I assume they'll both be retiring from the session as well. Breezy retiring from the session. The only two we're waiting for now is medium tire Shane. Pazuzu does have to put up a lap though, so keep an eye on that as he is looking to come out. His engineer is halfway through the Mercedes or McLaren. I believe a Braver Container, which could be a bit of a problem.
As Braver does retire. So we've had the top 10 all retire from the session now. Shane's still buzzing about. He's invalidated. Oh my God. He almost went and took himself out of qualifying there on the next to last corner. That would have been horrific for him.
Yeah, that would have been absolutely Oh, yeah, I'm looking at the replay now on the stream on my phone. That could have been dreadful.
That could have been pretty rough. And here comes Pazuzu on the outlap. What over OBS stuff
known
you
as
have
Millsy, I believe.
Hey, Stars, just give us a shout on Discord, buddy, and what we'll do is, what we're going to be missing tonight, we're going to be missing some of the Nightbot stuff, I believe. I don't think we're going to get any Nightbot. Oh, no, we have got some Nightbot stuff up there. Excellent. If you're here for the first time and you're interested in joining, we're coming towards the end of Season 6. We will be starting Season 7 very soon. So if you want to see what we're all about, click that link, racingseriesf1.com. That'll take you to our webpage. It'll give you everything you need to know. And there'll be a link a little bit later on to join our Discord, where you'll come in and you'll give some time trials for 3 different tracks. And then maybe, number 1, you can become a reserve for the remainder of this season, or number 2, you can join us for Season 7. Looks like we've got the logo just about right, and we can have a time on there. Yes, we're not losing anything on the screen. Marvellous. But yeah, Stars, if you're asking me a question specifically about what I've added on OBS here, just drop me a message, buddy, and we'll figure it out. You've got a kick-ass PC that could do handstands and cartwheels whilst streaming this game. So here comes Pazuzu in the middle of Sector 2, up to the technical 2 right-handers. So there's the first one, down into second gear, third gear, possibly back down to third. Yeah, back second
just
briefly.
For a moment.
Briefly. I know this isn't NASCAR, but I think beer and hot dogs go just nicely with this stream. Well, I do have some beer. And if we look closely enough, folks, what we're going to do is we're going to find... No, we can't find the hype dogs. We do have some hype dogs available. So Pazuzu sets a 1:07.7. I totally missed the end of that lap because I was too busy talking about beer.
I did too, I'm not going to lie. 1:07.7 for the Red Bull of Pazuzu that puts him P6.
That is, I'd say that is tight.
Quite obviously will be good enough to make it a Q2. We're now back down to only 14 drivers. I guess I saw 15 for a moment, but I guess that was just what they had Pazuzu as.
Yeah, it's a game glitch. It's a game glitch.
Yeah,
no, Shane, how you doing,
will
buddy?
do that sometimes. It'll be like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it'll skip a couple numbers and go like 10, 11, whatever, you know?
Yes. Days, Shane says hello in chat.
Times. Hello, Shane. How are you doing, man?
I'm loving how tight those times are. You know, obviously, we've got Medium who just kind of stuck a banker lap in. I actually think Turbo's gone on an out lap. Has he? Is he putting another lap in? Is Medium putting another lap in? Just don't make any big mistakes, boys. Don't cost yourself Q2 because you're safely in
dives
Q2.
Into the pits. Medium tire improves his lap by almost half a second. It's a 1:09.1. He's still 9/10 down on the AlphaTauri of Shane. He invalidates this lap, cutting turn 2 in the Senna S. Pazuzu retires in the pits.
Turbo
looking to put up another lap, and he does. He improves to a 1:07.9, almost 0.3 of a second improvement there for the Williams. It's P8 currently.
Nice. Shane, flattery, sir, will get you everywhere. What I can do now is I can take this earphone out because I was testing the audio on my other computer. We don't need that other audio anymore because I know that you can all hear Days. This is good.
Yeah.
This is good. So that hopefully is Q1 over and done with, mate. Some very, very competitive times. Certainly, you know, we've got 10 drivers in the 7s and Cross Korean Stidgin 8 with 8 flats.
I can guarantee you Stidgin will be putting up a much better lap than a 1:08.0 in Q2.
Oh, as Turbo Tie spins it.
Oh, he's just spun. That's good. I was on medium tire heading into the pits. I saw yellows and I got so worried for him.
Yeah, and it wouldn't be the first time in the last couple of weeks that we've seen somebody who should just cruise round end up killing themselves and missing out on Q2.
Yeah, unfortunately.
But here we go, though. Let's hope that we've saved ourselves a couple of minutes here by Turbo pitting and hopefully retiring.
Along with his teammate medium tire.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it, boys. I mean, all you need to do is order yourself. Honestly, you can pick up a camera for next to nothing. And then all it takes is I've got stuff set up. I can share with you the images I've used, the camera frames, if you like it. So if we just flick quickly into the comms booth in between qualification sessions. Here's the comms booth. Excuse my Hoover in the background. Better than my washing that was here earlier on.
We've got medium tire coming back out.
Medium tyres coming back
I guess
out.
he wants to do one more lap.
Hey, do you know what? He's got as much
on a
time
new
as he
set of
wants.
softs too.
Oh my word, he's using some extra softs. That would
I'm
not be
not
my
sh-
go-to plan.
I don't know. I mean, maybe he's just. I get it if he's trying to get more practice in. I understand. But I feel like you should have probably done some more practice before the race.
Yeah, maybe some more practice in the week. So as you can see, we've got, this is our comms booth setup. So we've got the screen up to our top right there. We've got the logo. We've got the bigger screen when it comes to talking in between sessions. So we will flick back to the main session. So we can have a quick look at our boy, Medium Tyre, who's decided he wants to stick on some fresh softs and become a little bit more competitive. He's not happy with being in the 9s. He's probably feeling, I would imagine, Days, he's looking at those times thinking, shh, do you know what? I've put what I think is my best laps in there and I'm not competitive.
Yeah. You could be thinking that.
Let's see what he does then in the final 40 seconds of
Line
Q1.
with 44 seconds to go. Coming through the Senate S now down to second gear. A little low for my taste. He invalidates.
Yeah, good pace at Mexico, did he? Okay, nice position.
That'll be the end for him.
Yeah. Get yourselves in the pits, medium lads. Get yourselves in the pits. Pazuzu, thank you very much, sir. All the feedback we get is enormously appreciated. We're looking to just make a couple of little tweaks and changes so that in Season 7, not only are we taking care of the drivers, but also our viewers as well by giving them a little bit more potential interaction. Right, well, he's just finishing that off. Bear with. I'll leave you in the good, capable hands of Mr. Days.
Man who's done solo comms on this server. As Medium Tire crosses the line, that will officially be the end of Q1. So your pole time for Q1 belonged to Eagle 78X in the Mercedes with a 107.449. I have to pull the stream back up on my phone because it decided to stop streaming on my phone. Lovely. We've got the timer down to 20 seconds. Following him, we've got Ethan, Steffi Weffy, Fruit Boy, Van Geisen, Pazuzu, Breezy, Turbo Typhon, Blazer Guns, Braver Container, Cross Curry, Stygian, Shane, and Medium Tire. And we are off to Q2 now. So with the wet weather coming, do people start to think that they should get onto the medium tires, and who will risk it on the softs? Does the rain start? Does the rain come at the start of the race, at the end, in the middle? Where are we talking, and how heavy will it be? I've had a handful of races here, career mode and otherwise, where rain came and I had to wait a good amount of time for it to come down hard enough for it to be enters conditions. First man out of the pits. We got a handful coming out of the pits, but the first one out will be Blazer Guns. Ethan right behind him. Behind Ethan, we've got Steffi. Those will be your first three out of the pits to start Q2.
And I'm back.
All three of the first three drivers are on the soft tires. Not a lot of drivers looking to start on the mediums. Stygian coming out. He is on the soft tires. We've got the Williams of Turbo
Hey, good night,
Typhon.
good night.
He is the
Good
only
luck to you.
driver on the mediums right now.
Much love to you, brother, as well. Hope you come back again soon.
He is on the mediums. Fruit Boy on the mediums. We got Breezy right in front of him on the mediums.
So we're going to host the guys on softs, host the guys on mediums. What would your strategy be right here?
All right, Later on, TJ probably. I'm not sure. He said goodnight to you, dude.
Yeah, I got him, mate. I got him.
Gotcha.
What would your
Laser
strategy
guns
be?
first man across the line. It depends on the rain. When does it come?
Yeah, that's a good shout. We need more intel from Inter Lagos, guys. Breaking around about the 50-meter board. Just about keeps it valid there.
Yeah, he ran a little wide, but did not invalidate. Laser Guns is not using his DRS here. So he will be doing a bit of a warm-up lap here, and then he'll be doing a push lap on his next run.
I always like to ride that final little curb to help you turn in a little bit here. What's he going to say?
Yellow in late sector 2, sector 3. It's for Mercedes getting out of the way of, I believe, Stidgen.
Pulls out the lap with a 10.9.
1:10.9.
Yeah, he pulled right out the end there.
Ethan crossing line at 1:08.2. If y'all can hear that, that is my kid in the background screaming unintelligibly. I'm not sure what he's screaming about, but here we are. Brave Container across the line puts up a 1:10.7 and Breezy a 1:08.6 on the mediums. 1:08.3 for Cross Curry. Shane across the line invalidated his previous lap. It was 1:09.4, but he will be looking to put up another lap here. Dyson on an out lap.
Here comes Fruit Boys across the line.
His out lap.
A really cruising lap at 15 flat.
For sure, definitely a cruiser.
It's like Blazer. Is Blazer on a pusher, or is he? No, Blazer's chilling out. Here comes Steffi.
Next man behind is Stidgen, but he dives into the pits. Steffi puts up a 1:08.1. Eagle invalidating his last lap. He's going to put up another one here. It was a 1:07.8. That would have been pole.
Oh.
You hate to see it for him.
Crossgrid dives into the pits. Here
Shane
comes
will
Shane.
be the next man across the line, and it's a 1:09.4. Definitely not the lap I can imagine he was looking for on those soft tires.
Fruit Boy goes second fastest with an 8.2. And
oh wow!
Here comes Van Gijzen, who set a purple middle on the medium tyre. Lost some time somewhere else though.
1:08.490 for the Ferrari of Van Gijzen.
Ethan's on mediums.
Medium tire. Smacks the inside or the pit wall. Coming to the line, he invalidated his last lap. Zuzu invalidated his last lap. He is going to put up another one. Steffi coming into the pits. Eagle will do the same. Next man across the line will be Shane.
Invade, how you doing, buddy?
Over half a second in the first two sectors. What can he do in the third sector? He can dive into the pits.
Wow. I'm
It's
guessing
an interesting
the two,
strategy. Up by over half a second, and he just dove in.
Yeah, I'm guessing the two Ferraris are going to be coming back into the pits. We've got there. We've got medium. We've got medium tyres going again. He has not invalidated this time. He is on the softs. Coming off that final turn as he enters sector 3. What's he going to pull out of the hat?
Medium tire on the softs. Opens the DRS.
Keeps it valid this time.
Up the hill to the line. It's a 1:08.6. It's P7 for the Williams. It's a row 4, the 4th row lockout for the Williams team right now.
Was it
Not
Pazuzu's
anymore.
on there?
Breeze or Pazuzu. P6
Braver is on an outlap. Ethan's on an outlap. Ethan's going to be next across the line from an outlap point of view.
Medium tire seems to be taking it real nice and easy on this lap. It might be a cool down, it might be an in lap. Suzu doing the same thing as medium tire. Got a man coming out of the pits. Turbo Typhon in the Williams.
Purple sector 1 from Ethan.
Following him is Stitchin in the Red Bull, followed by Shane. Shane on a brand new set of medium tires.
Ethan just navigating his way through the technical section of Sector 2. Getting ready for that long, quick, sweeping, full throttle left. Ends Sector 2, 1/10 up. Goes purple in Sector 2 again. I think the timing might be glitched here in terms of best sectors.
It's definitely glitched. It was like that for F5 for sure.
Yeah. So Ethan.
107.9.
107 on the 9.
For
And he says
the
he's on the.
McLaren, it's provisional pole.
Says he's on the softs on my screen, but he tells me he's on the mediums. Turbo on an outlap. Braver coming round, taking that final. He's invalidated. Shane on an outlap. Stygian outlap. Okay, so we've got plenty of people on an outlap. Now we've got Mercedes leaving.
Is coming out.
There is Eagle. Eagle, a championship leader. So we're getting to the business end of the season now with Eagle in P1 in the championship and Fruit Boy in P2. This is a pretty important race for these two guys. Ooh, yellow flag, yellow flag.
It's for Ethan. I assume he's run out of fuel. No, he's just burning extra fuel. He is low though.
I'm assuming Ethan will be coming into the pits. Yeah, 13 seconds down. We've got Turbo. Here comes Turbo on the softs. He set his other time, his 8.7 he set on the medium tyre.
What he does here on the softs. Wow.
Goes fastest.
107.8. 107.8. Wow.
Ethan
this dude
retires.
was a random who joined the lobby in last week's F4 Mexican GP. I was the commentator for that. I didn't know if he was an actual racer. But man, 6 days later, he's on provisional pole in F3. I knew this guy had pace, but sheesh.
Yeah, that is a good lap. That is a good lap.
It's well over a tenth ahead of who used to be on pole.
Yeah, Ethan, who's retired in the pits now, feeling he's safe. We've got Eagle now coming through Sector 2. About to go through those two, one quick, one tight right-hander before the long sweeping left at the end of Sector 2. Horizon, how you doing, buddy? Yes, a face cam stream. Haven't seen one since last season. Well, you know what? We're making some little changes. It won't be every race right now.
Eagles opened up the DRS, up the hill to the line. It's a 108.1 for the Mercedes, but he's still over 0.3 back on turbo. However, Eagle did this on medium, so
yeah,
Eagle could definitely be putting up an absolutely monster lap in Q3.
Pazuzu has retired in the pits as well, by the way. P10, that puts him at risk.
Ooh.
That puts him at
Yeah.
risk. Ethan
He's
says
the man
he's
on
on
the
softs. Who's on
bubble.
softs, Ethan? Eagle's looking like he's on mediums. Shane's retired from the session in P5. The only other car we've got out on track at the moment is medium tyre on the medium tyre on his outlap.
Medium tire on himself.
Steffi Weffy retires.
And Shane both retire. As you already said about Shane.
Looks like we've got Blazer potentially coming out. Have we got another? Yeah, we've got Blazer coming out, and we've got one of the Ferraris coming out. That'll be Van Geysen. Turbo. Yes, Turbo is indeed on the softs, mate. He was. His previous lap was on the mediums, but he's improved to a 7.8 on the softs. This is true. This is true.
Stidgen and P8, both of the Red Bulls having a lot of confidence that they can make it to Q3 on their times.
Yeah, as medium on the mediums does indeed invalidate, should I say. But we do have Breezy, Braver, and Blazer, the triple B connection, all on outlaps. Looks like Blazer's going to be next through to begin a hot lap.
Eagle retires now. Currently sits P3 with a 108.1.
The Red Bulls have balls. Red Bulls, says Horizon.
The Red Bulls have red balls.
You heard it here first. Crosscree retires.
Oh, and that might have just ended his next lap. Spins out of the final corner to start sector 3.
Has he got time?
He might. I don't honestly know.
Ethan's fastest on mediums, he says. Yeah, it's still showing us softs on our screen.
He's got enough time to put up another lap. This one will be valid. He's just got to keep it on track. Oh, he nearly loses it in the center S, and he's backed off already. He's got a man behind him. It's Braver Container. We're actually going to get on board with laser guns, though.
6/10 up.
6.5. Yep.
6/10 up.
Coming out of the final corner now.
He's gonna need a lot more though. He did pull out right at the finish line.
Opens DRS. Up the hill to the line. It's a 108.3. And
Van Geysen
puts it on pole by almost 6 whole tenths of a second over Turbo. Wow.
Breezy's invalidated.
Made a bit of an awkward spot. Blazer puts it P8 provisionally. Breezy across the line. He's going to have to start another hot lap. Less than a minute to go. This is his last chance to put up a lap.
This is Braver coming through.
Across the line. Up the hill to the line. It's a 108.3. He's not safe though. It's P8.
Fruit Boy's concerned he's on an outlap. 35 seconds to go. With Breezy and medium.
Medium tire puts up 17.0 in the first sector. He's down on his time by almost a whole tenth.
Needs to find 3 tenths. He needs to find 4 tenths now in the last 2 sectors. How's Breezy getting on? Breezy's coming through to the end of sector 2. Breezy's found 3 tenths. That would be enough to get him in.
Whatever you do is whatever you do here is gonna be it.
Oh, he had to take a wide line there though.
DRS for Breezy. Up the hill to the line. It's a 108.2. It's P8 for the Aston Martin.
Pushes
Laser guns is on the bubble.
Pushes Crosscree out. Here comes medium.
And medium tire does not improve on his lap, so he's done for Q2. He is done for Q2. Both the Red Bulls taking that massive risk have both left Q2, P12 and P13 for Stidgen and Pazuzu, respectively.
Blazer by the skin of his teeth, 300ths, has made it into Q1, Q2, Q3. Good grief. We'll get there eventually. Q4. Pazuzu, Red Bulls. Which is ironic because we've got our red light on. At any point in the evening, if you feel like you want to change
maybe
the
it's
colour
for
light.
Ferrari. You never know.
We'll go blue for Red Bull right now. Blue for Red Bull. Blazer, that was indeed close. 3/100ths of a second. So we lose Croskery, Stygian, Pazuzu, and medium tyre in Q2.
Yeah, no kidding, that was close. You made it into Q3 by 28 thousandths of a second.
Didn't want to start in the top
remarkable.
10. There you go, Pazuzu. Now you're free to use whatever tyre you wish, sir. You're free to use whatever
top
tyre.
10. Van Geysen, Turbo Typhon, Ethan, Eagle, Steffi, Shane, Fruit Boy, Breezy, Braver Container, and Blazer Guns. Your top 3 of Van Geysen, Turbo, and Ethan all on the softs, the rest on mediums.
Wow. Pazuzu, I do not know the weather. Do we have any intel? Do we have some intel from Interlagos coming through the chat?
Well, I know that we're going to be... I know it's going to be raining. That's all I know. That's all we were told.
Yeah, I've heard rumours of rain. Horizon, who obviously has an inside track to Michael Fish. Those of you who don't know who Michael Fish is, you're not old enough. He says it's going to snow. Trust me. It's going to rain with 45% with 30... Sorry, it's going to rain with 45% with 30 minutes in. Okay.
So it's going to rain about 23 laps or so into the race?
Yeah.
So I would say starting on the mediums would probably be the best tire.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got the 2 McLarens out nice and early. We've also got Turbo. He's going to be our first driver out.
First man out. Shane right after him. Right after him, Fruit Boy. Fruit Boy looking to get his lap done first.
Yeah, he's going to zip round the outside of Turbo. Interesting strat there from the Red Bulls. That's why we did it. Is the call. So they want to start on fresh mediums because there's going to be rain at the end of the life of those mediums. That's what I like to see. A little bit of team strategy.
I would say a safety car would definitely be key for the medium runners. Yeah. However, if the safety car comes out too late, it could help out the soft runners more so than the mediums. Fruit Boy starting his hot lap now. The only drivers we have still in the pits are Van Geysen and Blazer Guns currently.
And Blazer's on his way out.
That he is. The end of Sector 1, Fruit Boy puts up 16.739.
Feels pretty quick.
Turn 4 now in 4th gear. 5. 6 down to 6th gear.
Had to lift ever so slightly.
7, 8 now.
Oh, we've lost Breezy. We've lost Breezy.
Oh, no, what happened to Breezy? Oh, he crashed at the exit of the Senna S. Oh, that's not what you want to see here in Q3. Just a dreadful way to go out.
That's unfortunate for Breezy. But here comes our first hot lap. Fruit Boy.
It's a 107.5 for the Ferrari. Following him is Turbo Typhon, who beats him just by about 65 milliseconds, 65 thousandths of a second. And now really Ethan. Brave a container, P2 with a 107.4, 107.3 for pole from Ethan. 107.5 for Turbo. Eagle with the 107.4 just behind container.
Steffi with a 7.2.
Wow, could we see a lap time in the 106s?
Is not far away. And that's just the first run in Q3. The track getting quicker and quicker all the time. Van Geysen about to start his hot lap. What's he going to put up? Is anybody doing a second run?
Yellows,
Shane is not doing a second run.
Shane.
Shane's just getting out of the way of Blazer, I believe.
So it
Who's
still looks like
invalidated.
he's got enough fuel. Fruit Boy dives into the pits. Ditto Turbo. Ethan diving into the pits. Braver container diving into the pits. Laser going to do another lap here. As will Shane.
Shane will stay out. I can only assume the Mercedes in front of Van Geysen is going to dive into the pittage. Is not. Here comes Van Geysen. Eagle pole with a 7-0 or better. Steffi is good, Horizon says. Yes.
So as your 8 drivers who've put up laps so far, we got a 107.7 for Shane, 107.5 for Boy, 107.5 for Turbo, 107.4 for Van Geysen, 107.4 for Eagle, 107.4 again for Braver Container, 107.3 for Ethan, and a 107.2 for Steffi. Next man across the line will be Blazer as he comes out of the final corner.
Button says Eagle will get pole with a 7 flat.
Up the hill to the
line. Kisses the
It's
wall.
107.7 for the Haas.
Eagle goes third fastest with a 7.3. We got Steffi, who's going to start another run, I think. He's 1 second down on his pole lap. It looks like he's going to go again. Van Geysen jumps into the pits. Horizon 40's got 2 accounts watching us tonight. Well done to you. Grace Rex says, Steffi! Big Steffi fans in the chat again tonight. Oh. Yellow flags. He's going to go through a very busy part of the track. Is Steffi here? He's going to try and post another time. What's that sector 2 looking like? He's 5,000.
7.5. 107.59 for the exact same time Fruit Boy put up. P7 and P8 have the exact same time.
Imagine it's only good enough for P8 as well. Imagine.
Yeah, that's the crazy part.
Ethan invalidates early doors on his push lap.
Yellows for Shane. Run out of fuel. Ethan yellows for him as well, letting his teammate and Turbo through.
Yes, Horizon lad. There's a bit of support in the chat for our Mercedes drivers tonight, with Eagle and Steffi both having people calling them. Oh, and there goes Turbo!
Oh,
spinning
Turbo,
it! Exactly what you said. Exactly what you said early doors about getting down into that second gear. He's got to stay out of the way of this new Mercedes now. This McLaren, sorry.
Oh boy. The good news is he didn't get damage from it.
Oh, Ethan's just warming his tyres up right now for a fresh lap. Braver is invalidated. Was 2/10 up and invalidated as well. That would have been pole.
Into the pits.
Shane coming in.
Ethan also having invalidated.
Yeah, Ethan's just been warming his tyres, but I think he's going to go again right now. Stars says, come on, Eagle, mates. Horizon's boosting the viewership. Well, things we love to see. We're at 23 viewers right now. Don't forget, everybody, tell your cats, your dogs, your wives, your children, your mum, your dad, your grandma, and even your granddad. Get them in. Get them in, get them in, get them in.
Ethan up by over a 10th in the first sector on his last time. Looking to improve massively on his last lap.
I can't get a wife, sadly, says Horizon. Horizon, they're not all they're cracked up to be, sir. I've had one. I tried it once. Didn't like it. Here we go then. Ethan coming round that long sweeping left into the final push at the end of Sector 2 up the hill.
16 hundredths of a second. How much more can he find in this final sector? He's about to open the DRS. Fuel light flashing, opens the DRS now, up the hill to the line. Ethan across the line. It's a 107.120. It is pole, 1600ths of a second. Steffi's gonna have to find that time. 2.5 minutes left in Q3.
Both of our Mercedes just about to start their hot laps as Steffi goes through to start the hot lap.
Braver also looking to do another lap, along with Fruit Boy and Blazer Guns. And Shane, too, who's coming out of the pits now with 2:15 left in the session.
Loads of time. Loads of time. What have we got here? Van Geysen's in the pits. Fruit Boy's on an outlap. Shane's outlap. Blazer's outlap. Bravers. There's too many B's in here for me.
Yeah.
So at the minute, we need to find an orange light. See if we can find an orange light. We've got yellow. That'll do. That's yellow light. So at the minute, we've got a McLaren at the top of the standings with a 7.1. Fruit Boy has indeed started a hot lap. Steffi's 1/10 up. Doesn't invalidate. The McLaren gets out of the way.
Steffi runs very wide.
Not too sure it's going to be enough unless he grabs another 10th here. No, he lost it. He lost it in that last section.
All of it right there.
Eagle goes quickest with a 17 flat.
Eagle didn't. Eagle goes 17-0. Wow.
And Button.
You'll love to see it.
Button called it.
17-0 for Eagle.
Fruit Boy 12 thousandths up. No, 26 thousandths down now. He's going to have to go again.
He's got enough time for one more lap.
In this week's edition of Where Would Muddy Have Been in F3 quali? P9. What was your time? What was your time, Muddy? Fruit Boy 17 thousandths. Outside his time. Needs to go again. What's he going to pull out the hat? As Braver starts a fresh lap. We've got Turbo going out on an outlap. He's going to just about have enough time to squeeze another lap in. Here comes Blazer to start his final lap. It's all going on. Here comes Steffi approaching the line. He's going to have another wreck. He's got 12 seconds he's made.
Eagle dives into the pits.
Shane, 3700s out. He's going to have an opportunity to run another lap. Oh, no, he was one.
Oh, Shane. Improves to P4. A 107.4 for the AlphaTauri driver.
Really muddy. Wowzers, trousers. Right, so
For
we've got...
Boyle to be the next man across the line.
This is the... Van Geysen.
Oh,
retires. Oh, he's crashed!
Fruit Boy did not improve on his lap. Van Geysen crashes out of the final corner. You hate to see it. Turbo will be the next man across the line. To the line. It's a 106.8. He does not improve. Or a 107.8. I don't know what I said the first time.
Here comes
Blazer
Steffi.
Does improve on his time, but doesn't improve his position. It's a
Could we get a front row?
107.6.
Front row lockout for Mercedes. Does not happen.
73 milliseconds improvement, but not enough. Shane invalidated his last lap. He dives into the pits, and that will be Q3 over, folks.
That is Q3 done and dusted. So we have a Mercedes. We've got a Mercedes colour on our ring light somewhere. There it is. There's the Mercedes ring colour. It's a Mercedes pole position with Eagle. Button, feel free to come into chat and gloat. Because not too long ago you said Eagle will get pole with a 17 flat or better. 17 flat it is.
Do you want me to invite our pole sitter?
Yes, yes. Invite and give him a quick interview. Why the devil not? And I'll take this opportunity to go get a drink with you.
Sitter, Eagle, 107.076. Rudely Ethan Pizza with a 107.12. 107.2 for Steffi. 107.3 P4 for Brave Container. Mercedes and McLaren evenly splitting the front two rows. Shane with a 107.4 gets P5. P6 goes to Van Geysen with a 107.4. 107.5 for the Williams of Turbo Typhon. Fruit Boy in the Ferrari gets P8 with a 107.5. And Blazer Guns with a 107.6, P9 for the Haas. And Breezy, unfortunately, did not put up a time due to his crash. Will be P10. Not appear we will be getting Eagle into this party.
Rain at the end of the leaf. Ethan, yeah, very, very close. Nice one to Eagle, says Stars. And RSF1 Double says rain at the end of the race. How's it all going to play out, guys? How's it all going to play out? What are your predictions in chat? Who's winning the race? Who's completing the podium? And who's crashing out? Oh, and by the way, are track limit penalties going to play a part in the story set at Interlagos today? Not only do we have rain, Double says Stidge in for the win, Eagle in second, Breezy third. Horizon comes through with some incredible knowledge. Whoever finishes first wins. Thank you very much, Horizon. Much appreciated, sir. And I'll pass over to Days. Days, if you want to roll through the grid, mate.
That I will. We've got Eagle, our pole sitter, on the medium tires. Following him, Ethan in the McLaren, also on the mediums. Got Steffi in the Mercedes on the mediums. Braver Container and Shane both on the mediums in the McLaren and AlphaTauri respectively. Then Geysen and Turbo Typhon both on the softs, driving Ferrari and Williams in that order. Fruit Boy, Blazer Guns, Breezy on the mediums. Ferrari, Haas, Aston Martin in that order. You've got Cross Curry on the softs in the Alfa Romeo. Stitch and Pazuzu, both Red Bull drivers on the mediums. The medium tire, shockingly, on the soft tires to start this race.
Wow, what
in the Williams
do for him? I would have gambled on him starting on his namesake.
I certainly would have too.
As he spins.
In that position. Has he now? Oh boy, maybe the medium tires are his best bet.
Yeah, he span it on the. He did reset it to track, but I'm guessing that isn't a problem during the formation lap.
I wouldn't think so, but you never know.
Double says he's trying to get back into racing. Well, hopefully you do, Double. Which tier were you in previously? Right, I've got to figure out a good angle for this start. It's not until you see this angle, actually, that you realise that there's still quite a bit of hill there on that start line.
There is, yes.
Okay, all cars have taken their positions. 3,
2, 3, 4, 5 lights. Lights out and away we go here for the Brazilian GP for Division 3 RSF1. Eagle not getting the start he was looking for, but Ethan absolutely flying off the line.
What a start
and
from
he
Ethan.
will take P1 to start. Oh, we got a car off track. It's Van Guyson. Meanwhile, oh, we got contact right behind Van Guyson between Brave Container, Fruit Boy, and Turbo. No crashes so far yet, which is the best thing to see to start a race.
Lots of guys going off track. Oh, we've got contact and a car off. Fruit Boy.
Fruit Boy. Oh, this is the worst start he could have had to this race.
Lost an end plate as well. Hey, no worries, Horizon.
And Turbo Typhon's around. Oh boy.
What a start. Any
seven
damage?
Spots, down 5 for Fruit Boy. So far, your biggest movers, be it Medium Tire and Breezy, both up by 4 spots on this opening lap alone.
And Fruit Boy and Turbo losing 5 and 7 positions respectively. Shane losing a couple of positions off the start.
Ethan having about a half-second lead across the line. Fruit Boy in the pits, of course, to change his wing.
Something happened with Blazer?
Fruit Boy will go onto the soft tires.
His medium tire tries to make a move on the inside of Blazer and is successful in doing so. But Blazer's going to come back off track.
Oh, they touched.
Don't think there was anything particularly untoward there. What a horrible
One
start.
wonders whether Steffi is faster than Eagle right now.
As Crossquay overtakes Shane in the midfield.
DRS now out, open.
And I guess I would expect Van Guysen to be setting quick laps. Those boys on softs, so Ty on the softs? Ty is indeed on the softs.
Turbo also on the softs as well, so.
We're sitting on board with Steffi Weffy now in P3. With Van Guysen closing in all the time on those soft tyres, but how long are the soft tyres going to last?
I'd say about 4 laps of premium grip, and then about 7 laps in, your tire's going to start feeling a bit dead. So Van Guysen's got to get this move done right now.
Yeah, and that
cannot afford to wait even for another second.
You can see the gap behind Van Guysen opening up as well, down to Braver and Breezy.
Meanwhile, Breezy's having to hold off a soft rudder of his own in cross curry. Oh.
So we're looking at the DRS open on Van Guysen as he goes on the inside into turn 1 and takes the spot, but goes wide. Brakes too late.
Oh.
Just about hangs on to it.
Eagle's got to start worrying about defending Van Guysen right behind him now.
This Fruit Boy sets a
Fruit
110
Boy across
flat.
line puts up the best lap.
And he's going to need to do plenty more of that tonight.
Yep.
It's kind of blows the championship for Fruit Boy if he doesn't get back on track tonight. As our championship leader Eagle in P2 with Van Guysen, the other Ferrari, all over his gearbox. Does still have DRS, so might be able to defend using DRS. He's drained a lot of ERS already, down at 25%. And Van Guysen's too far back to do anything into turn 1, but gets very, very close.
He's right behind him. He can smell what he had for breakfast this morning. Oh,
And he
boy.
makes the move.
And he's going to get it done well before the corner. He does as he slots in right behind Ethan. Now Van Geysen's got one more man in his sights.
We see it on board beautifully from Eagle. The fact that Van Geysen is indeed all over that gearbox as we enter this technical section.
With how hard Van Geysen's been pushing, one wonders if his tires will go off a little sooner. Ethan run real wide on the left-hander.
Yeah, Van Geysen up 4 positions. Crosscree quietly going about his business, up 6 positions. Medium tire up 5.
Absolutely amazing right now. Up to P5, and he's starting to catch.
Oh, and we get Van Geysen makes the
Mercedes
move
drivers.
easily on Ethan into turn 1.
Got about 2 car length lead on him by the time they got to the braking zone. Uh-oh, we got yellows. It's for medium tire. What's happened? Oh, he's spun, and now he reset the track. Might not have a front wing because he is going literally 40 miles an hour. No, he does not have a front wing. Blazerguns gets a time penalty in the meantime.
That's unfortunate for medium. Did he reset to track as well, did he?
He did. I caught it at like the last second.
Oh, I didn't see
He
it.
doesn't really know how to drive with a broken wing because he is going awfully slow.
Yeah, awfully slow and awfully off track. Let's get back up to our leaders then. So Ethan's going to have DRS.
And Van Geysen dives
Van
into
Geysen's
the
gone in
pits.
the pits
What?
already. What?
After 6 laps, he goes into
Wow.
the pits. I
I'm
don't
staggered
know.
by that.
I mean, is he going on to the mediums? And he is. He's going on to the mediums. I don't get that.
Drops him all the way down to P12. As Braver gets past Breezy, Crosscree picks up 3 seconds.
Yeah, Eagle's still holding his teammate off for P2. I just don't get it. As soon as Van Geysen took the lead, he pit for mediums. It just doesn't track.
I certainly expected him to put another lap or 2 in. We've got some close racing between Shane and Turbo down here. They're side by side. As Shane holds on.
Between the two. Medium tire pack in the pits again. He is on the hards now.
Yeah, that's an interesting strategy call as well. Going on to the hards, as if he's going to go out the whole race on the dry. And it ain't going to be dry. Braver looks like he's going to make a move.
Not for very long now.
Braver makes a move on Breezy on the outside. Gets it done. And Steffi's still behind. Still sat behind Eagle in P3. I mean, what's the strategy from Mercedes here? Does Steffi just sit behind and let Eagle do something up front with the World Championship at stake? Oh, Daze has dropped out of the party. We've got a yellow flag. We've got a yellow flag. Daze has dropped out of the party. Hopefully Daze comes back very soon. But here we go. So Eagle has DRS, hopefully to defend against his teammate. Not close enough into Ethan to take P1. We got Crosscree now. What's just happened there? We've lost the leader. We lost the leader. The leader went off track. We lost Ethan off track at turn 1, stroke 2, and there's contact. There's contact between Ethan and Breezy as Breezy goes through. So Ethan's dropped there. from P1 to P6 in an absolute heartbeat. He's lagging all over the place as well. That tells me he's probably disconnected. He's probably disconnected to either... So Daisy's back. Welcome back, Daisy. What a lap we've just seen.
And I'm right back.
So Ethan's dropped from P1 to P8. He's off track again. He's lagging all over the place. He's going to have to retire, surely, from the race. He must have damage. Crosscree, meanwhile. Crosscree gets into P2. Makes P2 stick in turn 1. They're both going to have DRS on Eagle, who now leads the race. The championship leader leading the race at the front. Welcome back, Days. I hope you're all right, mate.
Thanks, mate. Yeah, just Xbox decided to shut itself off for no reason. So I was like, okay, guess I'll get on the other Xbox.
As medium tyre DNFs. I don't know where medium tyre DNF. I didn't see him get to the pits.
Oh, man, that sucks. Ethan's down in P10 from what I can see on the stream.
Yeah, Ethan had an off at turn 1 and then has continued to be off pretty much for the whole remaining next lap. So we've got Eagle out in front, Crosscree on the soft tyre, but with penalties. 3 seconds worth of penalties. Half a second back.
I remember his 3 seconds. Oh boy. See if I can join off with you into the lobby.
Oh, and he's made a move down the inside, gets the move done on the inside. So Crosscree takes the lead on 10-lap-old soft tyres of the Brazilian Grand Prix. Medium tyre did retire in the pits.
Double said that medium tyre retired in the pits.
Thank you very much, Double. Appreciate that, mate. Oh, Daze's Xbox has turned off again. So you're stuck with me, guys. So Eagle now 3/10 off the back. When are these medium tyres going to kick in and be better than the soft? Surely the soft tyres for Crosscree are going to go off soon. You can see that he's going around that corner pretty slowly. Because we've got a little bit of action further down in the field as Van Geysen's all over the back of Ethan now. Ethan, who's had an awful 2 laps. He's gone from P1 down to P10. So this is where the racing is right now, is with Van Geysen and Fruitboy, the 2 Ferraris. You wouldn't have said the 2 Ferraris would be down in P11 and P12. Daze is back again. Welcome back, sir.
Try to join off with someone game and I instead joined their party. So yeah. I'm back. The last 5 minutes have been a bit of a struggle, but I'm back. I'm loading in now. Thank God.
Excellent, sir. Excellent. So Steffi got DRS. Eagle also has DRS. Just means they're closing into Crosscree all the time. We don't know when these tyres of Crosscree's are going to go off. He's on lap 12. Breezy gets overtaken by Braver Container for P4. Fruitboy picks up 5 seconds.
5 seconds and he retires.
Oh,
wow,
Fruitboy.
And just like that, the race is over for him. Unfortunate, dude. It's just unfortunate.
Yeah.
Crosscree in the lead on those very worn set of saws. I don't know how he even got through them.
We had some more movement down in the bottom of the field there with Breezy, Van Geysen and Ethan. And Turbo all pretty close. Blazer, 5 seconds.
Went about 180 miles an hour into the pits and retires. So that explains that.
Oh, Blazer retires as well? As
Yes,
Eagle
Blazer
makes
went
the
about
move on the
180
inside.
into the pits.
Eagle makes the move on the inside. Now, will Crosscree battle back here, or is he going to be under pressure from Steffi Weffy as we enter DRS Zone 2? We've got a great angle from the back wing of Eagle. None of them are close enough to each other, close enough to the other car, should I say, to make any moves. Stitching getting close to Braver Container.
Steffi and Crosscree side by side. Steffi making the move around the outside and he gets it
What
done.
a move. Surely that tells us the soft tyres are going off and
Oh.
Crosscree will be in that pit.
You can say the tires are going off all you want. I would say that's an absolutely immaculate move by the Mercedes and Steffi.
He does seem to be struggling on those softs though, 13 laps in. Blazer can't be bothered, no pace down the straights. That's unfortunate, Blazer. You never know what's going to happen in these races with the rain on the way, Blazer. And Krosky stays out another lap.
That he does.
With Steffi getting closer all the time. But we're going to get to this DRS zone again now. So are we going to see the Steffi fans in chat go wild yet again? Crap track, says Blazer. Yes, Steffi dives down the inside at turn 3 or 4. It's going to be Eagle under pressure from Krosky again. Rainey's coming a bit earlier than I said, so I think Krosky is trying to make the rain. Krosky's trying to make the rain. Wow. It looks, the skies look pretty blue. There's a few clouds kicking around. There's sun baking the track.
It's a lot darker than it was before, but there is still sunlight.
There is still sun. There's shadows on the track. Breezy picks up 3 seconds.
3 seconds. Oh my God! He spins and he's crashed.
Who has?
It Breezy. I went right on board with him right before that penalty happened, and he rode the curb and spun and went head first into the wall.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Yes, he DNFs. And just like that, we're down to 10 drivers, guys.
Everyone who finishes this race now, or at least gets to the 90% rule, will be getting guaranteed points now. Stidgen getting past Braver Container.
A Waco Possum says,
come on, other Stevie. Red Bull of Isuzu right behind him.
Braver takes out Stidgen.
Braver getting back past Stidgen, gets P4 back, while the other McLaren of Ethan taking another pit stop. He's on to softs this time. I was gonna say something about Breezy before he crashed, about how he could take those softs to the rain, but well, now there's not gonna be any such thing happening for him.
I remember Div 3 last week's visit to Brazil 7.
He is absolutely stretching these softs out quite a bit. He has been in dirty air for most of these 15 laps.
Yeah.
I think he's just trying to make it until the rain comes, and I don't think he's going to be able to do that on the softs unless he starts dropping off.
Braver has a Red Bull party happening right behind him. And I think at least one of these Red Bulls might make a move. Doesn't make a move.
We started with 4 drivers that had underfueled their car. We've now only got 2 of them. Been Geisen and Turbo, P8, P9.
They'll be needing that rain. Don't forget, guys, if you do want to rewatch races, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. You can see the link there in chat. They get uploaded en masse later on that same week. As Ethan now is already catching up to the back of Turbo.
Eagle catching up to Steffi. Not going to pass him here, though. Question is, does he pass him here? Red Bulls swap positions. And Pazuzu now going for P4 against Braver.
Going to make it stick on the inside, surely. Oh, Braver loses 2 spots.
Red Bulls have DRS. Braver from P4 to P6. Ethan getting fastest lap, and Geisen getting past Shane.
Yeah, Van Geisen on the slightly fresher mediums.
Now. Question is, does one Red Bull drop off? Rain is coming. It's coming down now.
Oh yes, so it is.
17 out of 36, and the rain has come.
Let's jump to the top of the field then. What's going to happen? Are they going to stay out an extra lap or are they going to dive in? Steffi stays out.
He's going to dive in early. He does dive in early. Does he go on to the intermediates? I can't imagine you want to do that this early. But in his case, you might not have a choice.
Crosscree's got the mediums on.
He's going on to the mediums.
Wow.
Probably not the set of tires you want to be on when the track is wet. Wow, he really... man, I don't know.
Yeah, Hush, that certainly was good stuff from those two Rebels, for sure. Because they now look like putting a bit of a gap. Not much of a gap, though. Who's going to be the first car to dive onto those intermediates?
Second question is, do your top two teams here tonight, Mercedes and Red Bull, just like IRL, do they risk the double stack to get the inters on quicker?
Both
Steffi
Mercedes
stays out.
stay
Eagle
out.
both stays out. Both the Red Bulls stay out. Braver stays out. Then Geisen will be the next man across. After him, Shane. They both stay out. Cross-Curry is already pitted.
He has to stay out now.
Yeah. We should have pit about 2-3 laps ago for softs. Put up a fastest lap and then go from there. Oh, Cross-Curry, I'm on board with him. Looses the rear end a little bit at the exit of the Senna S.
The two Mercedes, followed by the two Red Bulls, middle of Sector 2. Don't see splashes on the track just yet. Oh, now they're starting. Now the splashes on the track are starting. Now we might see some action in the pits. But again, like you say, do they double stack? Or do they do one more lap?
Yeah.
One more lap for Steffi.
Stays out. Eagle stays out. This is definitely the time to pit for the Red Bulls. The Red Bulls have to pit now if they want to hope to gain any sort of advantage over the Mercedes.
Stygian
That's
in.
exactly what Stygian does. Pazuzu stays out though. Braver comes in. Stygian gets a 5-second penalty.
Braver, 5 seconds. That's careless, boys. That's careless.
Stays out. Shane comes in. Excuse me. He gets a 5-second penalty. Everyone pitting is getting 5-second penalties right now.
That is so
Truly,
careless,
Ethan
guys.
Has to come in, and he's got to be careful. You don't want to speed into the pits. It's better to lose 2 seconds than to lose 5. Ethan in the pits.
Turbo doesn't look.
Does a perfect job. The only driver to pit onto the inters and not get a speeding penalty. Wow.
We're on board with Eagle then, who's following Steffi. The gap's now 2 seconds. It's clearly time for inters. And these guys are going to have to double stack now.
Exactly right. They're going to lose an awful lot of time. DRS has now been disabled. Giving Stygian a perfect opportunity to catch up to these guys. He came out of the pits. He was 30 seconds back. He's now 28.1 back.
Steffi, 5 seconds. What is happening, guys?
5. Oh, man.
Eagle doesn't pick up. Pazuzu must be coming in.
Teammate got a penalty. But guys, you got to be careful. So do you, Cross-Curry. Pazuzu comes in. He does not get the penalty. Geisen does not get the penalty. Cross-Curry almost goes wide trying to get into the pits. And Cross-Curry gets a 5-second penalty. Stygian.
Horizon, it is tough, mate, but we all know. So Steffi retains the lead. Eagle is going to be under pressure from Stygian. Braver picks up 3 seconds.
Cross-Curry's on the softs.
Cross-Curry has come out on soft tyres. What has happened with Cross-Curry? That is disastrous for him.
He's got to find a way to get back to the pits and put on the inters. He is driving on ice right now.
And he's not even out of the pits
Meanwhile,
yet.
Turbo spun out in the center S. No damage from the looks of it, but just adding salt to the wounds for this guy right now. Meanwhile, you've got Steffi, who's got a 6.7 gap to the guy behind his own teammate. Stygian about a second behind Eagle.
So that pit stop has allowed Stygian to get right up behind them because he was a long way back. The two Mercedes were way, way, way in front.
That they were. I'm still riding along with Croskery, and he's about no more than half throttle on this track right now. It still runs wide.
We can see Turbo eating up the time in between the two.
Oh, Turbo's catching up to him like he's standing still, basically.
Yeah. As Croskery goes wide to let him through.
Turbo going 185, Croskery going 155.
Wow.
Shows you the speed difference in Croskery's speeds again.
Ugh.
And he's retired from the session. He has had enough.
To be honest, I don't blame him. We're on board with Eagle now, 7 seconds behind Steffi. Stygian within 1 second.
That many people actually sped in the pits. It actually astounds me.
Yeah.
I don't know how you could be like, oh, I'm gonna just go as fast as I can into the pits. It's like, dude, you gotta it's interchangeable conditions. You gotta slow down, man.
And I think you said it right. You know, take that 2 seconds. Take that 2 second delay by slowing down quicker rather than pick the 5 seconds up. That's a shame for Croskery. Probably something gone wrong in the menu. Yeah, I think so, Double. Maybe a game problem. Stygian now only 7 tenths down from the back of Eagle.
That pit entry is hard, not gonna lie. I mean, maybe it's just because I do way too much practice of things that I probably should already be good at, but I don't feel like the pit entry at this track is that hard. The pit entry for Jeddah when it first came out, that was impossible, basically. I mean, I think I did like a total of like 100 hours of practice at Jeddah before I did my first league race there, and half of that practice was literally pit entry and pit exit. I wasn't even worried about actually putting in a good lap. I was just worried about A, surviving, and B, not getting 87 seconds in penalties a lap trying to pit. It was actually dreadful. It was complete chaos.
As Eagle burns some ERS going down the home straight here just to try and retain that gap. Is Stygian burning some? Stygian is not burning any ERS.
No, he was a little bit. When you're driving at Brazil, Interlagos, and it's raining, you gotta use your ERS on the main straight and the second DRS straight, nowhere else. Use it anywhere else, you've basically just done a 720 before you even blink.
Yeah. I agree. Stygian
Speaking of Red Bull's trying to gain some positions, Pazuzu is less than half a second from Container. He's keeping himself very nice and close.
Yeah, we could find ourselves with a split Mercedes-Red Bull situation very, very quickly. And Shane's getting onto the back of Pazuzu and Braver here as well. Only 1 second down.
Shane's doing a good job. I almost hope there's a safety car just so these guys can get rid of their 5-second penalties.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, as Braver goes a little bit wide there.
Yeah.
Stygian not close enough to Eagle, just playing the long game, which in these conditions has got to be the right tactic. Nothing stupid. Nothing stupid now, with 11 laps to go. Yeah, Steffi's pulling out a handsome lead over Eagle now to 9 seconds.
Is right on Braver's gearbox. He can practically touch it.
Oh, as Braver goes
Braver
wide.
goes a little wide.
Yeah, graced, absolutely graced. Oh, gosh.
Oh, Pazuzu is desperate to get this move on.
This is where our top tier racing is right now, guys. Pazuzu and Braver Container. Braver is it's almost whoever blinks first and makes the mistake here.
Yeah, one wrong move and you're going to be losing 2 spots. Forget just 1.
Yeah, Shane is 6/10 away from Pazuzu now as well. What a drive this is from Shane, by the way.
Shane definitely been quiet so far in this race, but he dropped back pretty far at one point in this race, and he's come back up to P6.
Yeah,
if I
Pazuzu.
remember correctly.
The 2 Red Bulls, by the way, the strategy the Red Bulls played out, and they told us about that strategy. Stygian's up 9 places, Pazuzu's up 8. The strategy looks like it's working.
The Red Bulls both went with a wet setup, and that's why their cars are driving real nice now.
Yeah. Just to keep you updated with the penalty situation, Steffi 5 seconds, Eagle 0, Stygian 5 seconds, Braver 8 seconds. So Pazuzu takes P4 anyway with no penalties thus far. Shane with 8 seconds for Shane, 6 seconds for Van Geysen, and 8 seconds for Ethan. Turbo keeping it clean, but 25 seconds off the back of Ethan.
I'm going to say Turbo would need a safety car for him to get back into this one. Otherwise, he's just going to be running his own race. Oh,
yellow flags. Shane, after all we said, commentators curse, strikes hard.
No, man, that's just not what you want to see from him. Drops from P6 to P8. He is now a good bit off of Pazuzu and Braver. About 10 seconds back now. He lost about 10 seconds on that spin.
Van Geysen
gets another 3-second time penalty. Gives him 9 seconds for the race. And he's got to finish a whole second ahead of Ruli Ethan.
Which he doesn't have at the minute. Ethan's making up some ground doing. Stygian still within half a second of Eagle. And Pazuzu's still within half a second of Braver, who's dropping off the back of Stygian quickly. We might see.
Pazuzu had a shot to go for it, but didn't.
Oh, loses the back end as well in the wet. Well, it's been a pretty breathtaking race so far. We've still 8 laps to go.
Really, Ethan getting around the outside of Van Geysen for P6. Oh, they both look very squirrely coming through the center S, though.
Ethan makes his 6th one, gets 6/10 out on him. So we've got a Red Bull chasing a McLaren and a Red Bull chasing a Mercedes. Steffi Weffy is just... Oh, Stygian!
Out! Oh, no! And that's the safety car.
That is a safety car?
That could change everything.
Everybody, we're in a safety car situation.
Oh, you've got to feel for Stygian, though. The man had a podium in his back pocket. Oh, you just hate to see that.
Oh, that is indeed unfortunate, but with conditions like this, when you're pushing hard, those are the things that can happen. So yeah, guys, we've got a safety car.
Is that he will be able to get rid of his 5-second penalty, as will anyone else who had a 5-second penalty for that.
Yeah, Eagles diving in. Fresh inters.
Braver stays out. Braver Container's going to stay out with his 8 seconds of penalties. I don't understand.
No, it's a great opportunity to get rid of
stays
it.
out and he's in P3.
Well,
Really, Ethan stays out. Shane comes in to get rid of his 5 seconds. And Turbo will have a chance to fight with the leaders now. After what was pretty much a certain P9 for the Williams, he'll now have a shot to fight for even more points in his debut for RSF1. After yesterday having, I believe, 1 or 2 debut drivers in Division 5 score points. One of them being, man, I had quite a fight with Liam, I believe his name is. Liam, if you're watching, great fight yesterday, man. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of got mad at you yesterday, but I looked over the clip and I realized that I was just trying way too hard. I was trying way too hard, and I didn't have a clean set of softs when I had the safety car, and I spent like 3 laps pushing on those tires because I was trying to catch up.
It is easy when the emotion catches hold of you.
Yeah.
It is easy.
I thought he was at the wrong, and when I rewatched it, I was just like, yeah, I don't know what I was doing. So, yeah, I'm pulling for Turbo here. Hopefully he can score some points. He already got past Shane for P7.
Yeah, Shane came in and got rid of 5 seconds.
Ahead of him have Raven Container stays out again. Ethan stays out again. There's nothing Van Geysen can do. His penalties are from on track.
Yeah, it's the 2 McLarens that I'm surprised at.
I don't know, man. I mean, Raven Container and Ethan, I've watched a lot of these races, and I've commentated on a few, some with you, some with other guys.
Yeah.
And I know for a fact that these McLaren guys are definitely better than they seem.
Yeah, for sure.
Sometimes they just don't have the luck on their side, but by God, when they do, they definitely can put up a good race like today.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, they're putting in, like you say, they're putting up a great race, but the opportunity to get rid of 5 seconds worth of penalties there.
Tires. What's this? Horizon, I think? No, Button, sorry.
Tires, sure, mate. Sure. There you go, Button. So, Eagle, you guys on your freshies.
Eagle, Shane, and Steffi, both the Mercedes and the 1 AlphaTauri driver.
Yeah, so Turbo
Brave
still on 9
Container with 8 seconds of penalties. Ethan with 8, 9 for Van Geysen, 6 for Shane. Everyone else clean on penalties.
Yeah, what a race we've had so far. And we're going to have like a 5, 6 lap shootout. The safety car is in this
6
lap.
laps.
And I think we're going to jump
will be the restart of this race.
I think what we'll do is we'll jump on the rear wing cam of Steffi to see what action unfolds behind. As the safety
He's
car...
going now.
He's gone. He's set off. The safety car
now. He's caught out Braver.
Gone.
Nobody got caught out by that except for Eagle in for Braver.
Oh, a little bit of contact. More contact.
Boy. Oh, Braver becoming a moving chicane. Pazuzu just goes around the outside of the McLaren. Braver might want to get out of the way of his teammate with this lack of speed he's got on this restart. But he doesn't. He goes back. He's on the inside of Pazuzu. They touch. Oh, Braver nearly loses it. Oh boy, this could be.
Oh no! What a big crash! And he
takes out Pazuzu and Geysen.
Oh my God!
Pazuzu both out. Wow.
Wow.
That could be huge penalties going Ethan's way.
Wow.
Wow. Oh man.
And I don't even think we've not even got a virtual safety car, I don't think.
Wow, no, not even. I think these guys are just going slow. They seem like they're just going slow on their own accord. Eagle's going to get a pretty much guaranteed P2 after that. Turbo up to P6 now. Shane back up to P5. Ethan and Container both on the podium spots, but of course they will lose that podium.
Braver lets Ethan through.
For obvious reasons. Oh my God! I don't
Braver
even
lets
know what
Ethan
just
through.
happened.
Wow. What an incident that was.
That could be massively controversial.
I think the stewards may well be busy this week with that one.
They're going to be working on that one for quite a while, maybe even a whole day on that one alone. I think at this point, Braver now is just becoming a roadblock to allow Ethan to get at least some time back.
And do you know what the real
5 laps to
disappointing
go.
piece? The real disappointing piece is here we're not 90% way through the race either, so Van Gijs and Pazuzu do not get any points.
No, they had to get to the end of this lap, or I believe, no. Yeah, the end of this lap to be in the 90%
Yeah.
category. So neither of those will get points, as you mentioned.
So let's see what
In
Eagle
fact-
can do then. Eagle, championship leader. Fruit Boys championship rival is out. Star says, what is it with Tier 3 every week? This week, sir, I do not know. As Eagle tries to go round the outside. Therefore, on the inside of turn 2, has to go wide. Braver takes P3 back. Oh, weaving from Eagle, from Braver.
Yeah, he didn't commit to a line. He kind of just got in his way.
So Mercedes, McLaren, Mercedes, but with the penalty situation we have so far, it's going to be a Mercedes 1-2. With Turbo, by the way, in the Williams. Again.
Turbo in a really good spot to finish on the podium.
He could well finish on the podium, yeah. He's just needs to
Turbo in his debut,
maybe.
Dude. Oh, very, very late braking, though, into the final corner. Very late into the grass. Shane, I think, is just completely backed off at this point. He knows he's getting points today. He's just trying to bring it home now.
Yeah, and I think Turbo with that mistake, that's cost Turbo any chance of a podium with that mistake as well.
It very well could have. He's gonna have to start pushing again and start finding that time back. Because Braver and Eagle are fighting pretty hard. Still a chance. At the least, he's gonna get P4.
Turbo, yeah, should get P4. Potentially. All depends what happens on these last 2.5 laps. Grace Drex says, come on, Steffi. I mean, let's just jump on board with our leader a minute. He's 4 seconds down the road. You know, as long as he just keeps this thing pointing in the right direction, he's got this win in the bag. All he's got to do is keep it pointing in the right direction. And we don't like a commentator's curse on here, but hey, let's make it interesting.
Yeah, Steffi so far today has just been phenomenal. Really nothing negative to say about him today. Throughout qualifying, throughout the race, he has just overall been stellar.
He really has.
As we say that, it looks like he's starting to back off on his lead a little bit. It's shrunk by about half a second since we started talking about him. he might just be like easing off a bit now because he knows he's got the win in the bag. He's just got to bring it home.
Yeah, he just doesn't want to get caught by Ethan, really.
Understandable thing to do from his viewpoint. I would do the same thing. Shane getting another 3-second time penalty here on the penultimate lap of the Division 3 Brazilian Grand Prix here at Interlagos.
So we're going to stay with this...
Turbo!
Oh, Turbo! No!
The good news is he will be classified due to being well past the 90% rule.
Where did he go?
He will be classified, though, as P6. An unfortunate end to Turbo's day, but regardless, he did put up a good race. He'll get P6 and 8 points to go his way.
Stars, clearly not enough retirement, sir. We got another one. As this battle between Braver and Eagle is going down to the final lap. We're just going to stick with it.
I think we have
just down this straight.
Now. No, I don't think we have. As my favorite NASCAR driver, Tony Stewart, once said, I am not satisfied. We are not satisfied, as a matter of fact, until everyone has crashed out.
It is looking that way.
Ethan, Braver, Eagle, Shane, all y'all need to step up your crashing game.
It's a good point. Braver could well hold up Eagle so that Ethan gets P2 here, and
he is
Eagle's out. No, he's back on. He's back on track.
He's back on, but he's not going to get P2. He's not going to get P2. He's well outside of that. Braver is just tanked. I mean, he absolutely did a phenomenal job keeping Eagle behind him.
He did it, but we're on board with your winner of the Brazilian Grand Prix, Steffi Weffy Gamer. Ethan got a 5-second penalty for an unserved. Ethan did pick up an extra 5 seconds there, you know, for an unserved penalty.
No, it was the original 5 seconds. It just
because he didn't come in.
That 5 seconds,
yeah, I got
which
you.
is why it added. It says unserved and it makes it look like it's an extra 5, but it's not an extra 5.
I was going to say I thought it was an extra 5. Sweet baby Jesus. Goated Grace says. So your classification is Steffi Weffy in P1, Ethan P2. Eagle does make P3.
Possum's quite happy about the win from Steffi. He put up a phenomenal race today, and when the rain came, it looked like he just brought it home. Pazuzu gets driver of the day according to the game. Sadly, he did not get points due to his crash.
That is so unfortunate. Well, I mean, what a race we had. I mean, it was a good race before the rain came, but when the rain came down, my word.
Yeah.
My word. And unusually, I managed to catch some of the crashes. Normally, I miss them. Braver equals goated, says Ethan. I think you're right there, Ethan. I think Braver did you a service.
Braver did a phenomenal job defending in that final stint.
I was P10 because game glitched. No, you're okay. So, Muddy, if you want to capture this, mate, there's nothing else. That's it. There's nobody further down than that.
Yeah, see, it says Turbo's 2 laps down. So he will get points. Unfortunately, no one outside of our top 6 will get points, which means Croskery, Stygian, Pazuzu, and Van Geysen all leave tonight's race with nothing.
Yeah, that is unfortunate.
I see the game has changed the name of the race to the Sao Paulo GP.
The Sao Paulo Grand Prix race. Okay.
Yeah.
Fishstick says Braver equals dirty defending. Fishsticks, I'm sure the stewards, if there's anything to look at, the stewards will indeed take a look at it.
It truthfully all depends on whether Eagle sends in anything about it.
Yes, absolutely.
If Eagle sends in nothing, I can't imagine they're going to say anything about it.
No.
I will invite our podium finishers now. We got... Where are they?
Pazuzu's got some feedback. I didn't quite catch Pazuzu, who was responsible for that disaster with 4 laps remaining.
Dude, I can't find the other guy. Who's the other guy?
Who have you...
Ethan, there it is. Okay, I just...
Yeah. So P3 would have been Eagle, wouldn't it?
P3 was Eagle, yes.
There's Eagle. So we've got our top 3 in. I think we've got our top 3 in. Right, hang on. I better
we do.
Get myself to the garage so we can take a look at the cars. But my Xbox is a little bit slow. So bear with, folks. So there's definitely a little bit of controversy surrounding today's race. both from a dry and a wet perspective. But first and foremost, let's invite our championship leader, Mr. Eagle, finishing in P3 today in the Mercedes. Wow, what a race. Talk us through what happened today.
Disappointed with the end. Certain drivers are just being idiots, so I probably shouldn't come in here because I'm probably just going to end up swearing and calling him lots of names, so I'll try not to. But
Well, that would be preferable if you couldn't call him lots of names. That would be amazing. However, I do understand. I do understand. Obviously, it's frustrating when you're fighting for a title, when you're fighting for a championship, and you've got some tactical driving in front of you that's preventing you from moving up a position due to penalties.
I don't mind the slowing down bit. It's when you were coming down to the I don't know what turn it is, turn 4. Twice I pulled on the inside to overtake him, and under the braking zone he pulled right across in front of me, so I couldn't get past. So that's the bit that's pissed me off.
Yeah.
The slowing down bit through sector 2, whatever, that doesn't matter. But it's just that bit that he did it twice, where I was on the inside and he braked and pulled right across in front of me, so I had to slam on the brakes.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
It was a decent race.
Yeah, it was a great race. Certainly, it was a great race to watch and commentate on. There was action throughout from start to finish, whether it was dry or wet. Obviously, finishing P3 and Fruit Boy not finishing.
What's that all about? Why did he retire?
I'm not entirely 100% sure. I didn't
6
see.
finishes in the end. So
There were 5 finishes in the end, but we got down to
5?
Yeah, we did have, because Ty Fun finished in P6, but a lap or 2 laps down because he did crash.
All right. Okay.
But he had done 90% of the race, so we will pick up some points. Moving on next week, then. Next week, if I can find my little calendar.
Rubbish track next week.
It's Australia.
Oh, Australia, mate. Australia. So you're not a fan of Australia?
No, hate the track. Hopefully it'll be better on the next game where they've updated it, so we shall see. Yeah, I'll stick in there and hopefully get some points. But yeah, don't look for me to be near the front.
Well, we shall see. We shall see next week. You'll have taken a handsome lead in the championship now, picking up your 15 points. So we'll see what happens in the last 3 races. But well done. Congratulations.
Cheers. Well done, Steffi and Ethan. Ethan, you need to say thanks to your teammate for that one. But never mind.
Yeah.
So, Days, over to you.
All right, and I believe our P2 finisher was Ethan, if I'm correct.
Correct, yeah.
Yes.
Ethan, how do you feel, man?
I mean,
Teammate
I was
did
leading
a
at start.
absolutely monster job. Sorry, I kind of... Teammate did an absolute monster job at defending for you to get the gap to keep P2. And
Yeah.
is this your first podium? Is my first question.
No, I won in Japan.
Ah, okay. Second question,
Yeah.
how are you feeling, man?
I was annoyed at start because I was leading, and then the game glitched. So I dropped to 10th.
Yes. Yes,
I
I did.
just-
What actually happened in
know.
that situation there? Because you were leading the race, then you went off track, and then you went off track twice more within the next 2 laps, and you went from P1 to P10.
No, so my game just froze.
Oh, wow.
Ethan, your connection was dodgy.
The exact same time my Xbox decided to shut itself off.
Yeah, I think it was just an
Interesting
obby.
timing. Well, unfortunate that your game crashed. Probably cost you a shot at the win.
Yeah. And then my teammate happened.
All right, next week we're heading to the land down under.
Yeah.
How are you feeling heading into the streets of Australia?
I like the track, so we'll see how it goes.
All right, I'm going to hand the questioning back over to you, Rage Quit.
Hey, no problem. Ethan, well done, mate. Good recovery drive in the end after your glitch, because I was watching, I was on board with you, and all of a sudden you just kind of, I was on board with P2, and next news you were P4, and then you ended up P6, and before I knew it you were P10. But good recovery drive in the end. Well done. Again, a little bit of assistance from the teammates, so good team tactics from your point of view has helped you pick up P2. Congratulations and good luck next week in Australia. On to our Brazilian Grand Prix winner for the second week in a row, top step of the podium, Steffi.
Hello.
Hello, sir. Well done. Congratulations on P1 yet again.
Thank you. Thanks.
So what
day.
happened this week? So I think last week when we spoke, you seemed to be quite dismissive of your chances in Brazil. Maybe because you hadn't practiced it a lot and you didn't drive it too much. But this week, you've come in and you were challenging your teammate Eagle, who obviously finished P3. You were challenging him early doors, and then towards the latter stages of the race, certainly when the safety car came and the wet came, you just drove away in the end.
Yeah, that was actually really good. The rain came perfect timing, so I was really happy with that. At the beginning, I was a bit skeptical because normally when there's rain, there's a bit of uncertainty. So obviously it's not like you can't predict what's gonna happen. So yeah, I was really happy with that. Also, as always, I have to say shout out to Awake Opossum, Grace Rex, best people in the world, and yeah.
Absolutely. They've been in the chat the whole time, cheering you on from start to finish. And again, no doubt very, very happy again this week. Moving on to Australia now. Are you going to give me the same response you did last week for consistency and good luck purposes? Australia, talk me through it.
Basically, I don't even think I've ever done a lap on time trial around there. So, yeah, I got no clue what's going to happen. So, it's a good track. Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens. I probably need to practice a lot, so...
Well,
yeah,
it sounds like now you need to just go with the default setup.
Yeah, maybe. I might try that, see what happens. Spice things up.
Make it a little spicy Australia. Well done, pal. Congratulations again on another win. That's back to back, and yeah, looking forward to seeing you drive again next week.
Thank you. Also, well done, Eagle. That was a good drive. Good day.
Cheers, buddy. There's no way I was catching you anyway, so you're way too quick in the wet.
Oh.
Yeah, well done, guys. Congratulations to our 3 podium guys. And actually, let's just say congratulations to the 5 cars that finished and the 6 cars that picked up points today. Because, holy moly.
Well done, everyone.
Especially Turbo in his debut with P6.
Yes, Turbo. Congratulations to you, Turbo. P6. Although you did crash out, you did complete 90% of the race. Therefore, you do pick up some points. Well done. Everybody, that's us done. We are back tomorrow, don't forget, though. Because tomorrow, which is Thursday, we've got Tier 4. Again, we'll be at Interlagos. I'll be driving myself, so I won't be on comms tomorrow. We are praying for dry weather, because I'm there. And, I don't know who your commentator is going to be tomorrow night, but I'm pretty sure, no doubt...
I know Aaron will be one, and I think Stars Orphan will be the other.
There you go. It'll be Stars
Don't
and
quote me
Aaron.
on that, but...
But no doubt, yet again, RSF1 will not just provide you with a stream, we'll provide you with a show, because that's what we do around here. Exactly, Graced. It's not just a stream. We put on a show around here, undoubtedly, day in, day out, week in, week out. And, tomorrow we will have, hopefully, a full grid for Tier 4. We'll be here 8 p.m. UK time with your qualification, and looking forward to hopefully putting on a show tomorrow on track as well. Let's see if I can pick up some points tomorrow. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
That means if I'm picking up points tomorrow, that means we're going to have to lose at least 5 other drivers in DNFs and have plenty of these safety cars. Potentially these virtual safety cars, and hope that lots of other drivers do a little bit of this. That's somebody who's binned it, by the way. This will be me in the start in the rain. Everybody getting stacked. And potentially kicking the wheels of my tyre. However, tomorrow, a winner will come. Today, the winner is Steffi Weffy Gamer. Congratulations. Everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. Take care. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. And we'll catch you tomorrow. No doubt. Same time, same place. 8 p.m. RSF1 Racing. Take care. Have a good one. Dazed, thank you so much. You take care as well, buddy.
Thanks, man. You too.
You take care. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
This is us signing out.